So it's time to fetch the files from, well, the posts from the Firebase, okay, inside our main. So let me go to my main, and here, okay, we have already the link and Firebase added the use effect and the use state imported into this component, but we are still not doing anything with this. Let me just check my OBS, okay, and yeah. So also we don't have the function that returns the posts, so let's add it here. This is going to be async, an async function, and how I call that, get posts, I think. Yep, we're going to build two functions right now. That is get posts, because are similar. So get post is going to return the await of this Firebase that firestore, that collection, the name of the collection, and we are going to use the get to get all this, and async get post. We are going to pass a post ID. This is going to return the await also of Firebase firestore, not collection, the name of the collection, and the document, that is the document we are going to get using the ID, and that get. Okay, so this is going to, what it says, reads the document referred to by this document reference, and it should return that. Okay, a promise reserved with a document snapshot containing the current document. So for that, we actually need to pass the post ID here. Okay, and this is the same. It returns a promise that will resolve with the results of the query from the post collection. So those two are pretty similar. The create is already done. Let's go to the main, and we're going to here create this constant for the posts and set posts. Use state is going to be an empty array. Now constant get posts is going to be this async function. Let me add a little space in there so you can see the difference between those two constants. One is a function and one is the use state. So I'm going to create this let underscore posts just to have a different naming, but referring to what we are going to get with a single T. Okay, let posts underscore posts constant. We're going to create this constant that is the posts array, that this post array is coming from the await Firebase that get posts, and here we can catch the error in case there's an error, and just console.log that and handle it however you want, or you can catch the error inside this. Now after that, that should be resolved here on line 15. So let's say post array for each, we can say map 2, but let's say for each document, and we're going to set the posts to have, so we're going to push the document using this using an object. So this is going to be the ID of the current document inside the loop, document ID, and we're going to say data, that is the actual data, is going to have the document that data, that is a method. Okay, so we're going to push So we can say also map. This should work too. Document and all that. And now we can say set posts to underscore posts. Okay, because we're going to push the posts, and sorry, the post array is going to return us a promise with the posts, and we're going to push those documents inside the underscore posts and set that underscore post to be the main posts, okay, inside this state. Now we can say, because this is not being called use effect, we can call use effect here to say get posts as a function, and we're going to pass here because we want it to end after the first render. Okay, we add an empty array, and now we can return, or we should be able to return, whatever we have inside the posts. So I'm going to build this one. Let me copy the header. The header, we're going to remove this image by now. So this is going to be the header. Let me, okay. Post array, that map is not a function. Okay. Okay, returns a query snapshot. Let's say for each posts array. Okay, you can see that for each works. I don't know why it's not saying the map, but I didn't even try with the map. I just tried the for each because that's how I usually get this, using for each. And the snapshots returning that are being returned with get, okay, not the snapshot or value changes and all that shit. So because you can map to those. So okay, let me view word wrap so you can see the end of this. This is just the header, and below this we're going to create this div. Let me type all this so you can see. Now here we're going to fetch, or we're going to display the post. So this one is going to be class name posts. Now since we have the post, we can map inside this. Okay, so inside the loop we're going to get a post every time, okay, until the number of posts ends. So we're going to return, we need to return something after the map. We're going to return, or not after, inside the map, we're going to return this div with a paragraph. Nope, sorry, this is not it. Let me just, because we need something here, we are going to set the class name equal to post, and we're going to set the key because we need the key and post ID. Where is this thing coming from? This is what we actually push to the post, okay, the ID and the data, and you can see the data is what is going to handle the content, title and cover and file reference. Okay, so we are going to say not this p, there is a paragraph, post, and the way we're going to use to call the title is this, okay, data that title. So that should return us the title. Let's save this, and okay, first post and second post. Now I'm just going to copy this. This is a link, and we're going to add some styling there because we need that in order to show the link. Okay, so this is going to set the background to the post data cover, and this is not going to show because we don't have the styles for the link. This is going to be rendered as a link. So let me go to my index CSS And I don't want to copy all this because let me show you. I have the stylings. I think I can copy this. Let me copy processing post div post cover post p right now. Inside our index CSS, we're going to remove all this and let's save that and let's see if that works. Now it works. Okay, so it's not showing the correct transition because we don't have that, but let me just add the body. Okay, this is going to be for the HTML, and I will show you this in a second. Okay, so you can copy this. We got this kind of yellow color. Okay, although we don't have this font, we are going to add it later. You can add it using Google Fonts, or let's add it in a second. So we can have some styling there. You can see that I have the background size for the transition. So now it adds this little transition. That's why we want it to be a background instead of an image. And we're going to add the navigation. So give me a second and I will scroll so you can copy all this. So I'm going to get my navigation. And I will show you something in a second. So let me get this navigation. Okay, you can see that now we have this. Also, I want the header. This shouldn't be, but since we need the styles right now, we're going to say the header. Okay, you can see that it adds this little thing. If you want the image, we can add the image, or you can add. I will show you in a second. So let me scroll. Okay, so you can have this HTML, all this, it goes inside the div. So let's go to this div. You can copy all that. Let's go with this nav URL. You can copy all that. Let's go to this, I think this posts. You can copy all that. Now the last one is the post p, okay, and you can get that. Let's add now, let's go to Google Fonts. It was Noto Sans. Okay, you click this plus to get this link. So let's copy this. This is how you are going to call it. Okay, inside the font family, inside your CSS. Let's go to the public index HTML, and I just paste it below. I just paste it here, and this should change. Noto Sans. Is that the one I'm using? No, it's Noto Sans JPR. Let's fuck it. Fuck that, and let's say Noto Sans only. Okay, you can see it changes the fonts and all that, because I didn't want to get the other one. It's this one. Okay, you can select it. It's okay, it's the same, almost the same thing. Okay, so you might be thinking if you want the image. Okay, so if you want to get some images like the one I'm using, let's go to freepik.es. But not that is freepik. Let me see. Okay, this is showing on Spanish, but well, we actually don't need. So you can say, because you might be saying, or you might be seeing, sorry, that I'm using some vectors. I'm not creating those. I can create those. So here you can add however you want, whatever you want. You just click one of these. I'm looking for, sorry, landing page, and this is going to give you some, this one is good, looks good. You can open these ones with, okay, I like this style. Maybe we can create something using this with by site, not copying all that. So so you can download one. Let me just click this one. This one is okay. You can say you can download this and edit it with Illustrator, or if you want an image, you can say Unsplash and get any of these images and use it as the background. Okay, and how you would do that? Let's go to header. Okay, header has this, but instead of this, let me just say, this is just in case you want to do it. Okay, if you don't want to do it, and we already doing, we already finished what we wanted to do in this video. That is this thing. Okay, even though this is going to redirect us, but we don't have anything that handles that. So, forgot to, well, just in case. Okay, this is just in case you want to add some little styling, because I don't know, you might use a similar project for your portfolio, whatever you want. Okay, you can do. So let's actually go with this one. Is that okay? It's big enough. I'm just going to copy this. You can download it and set it inside your other component. Your okay, so you can see it. Since I already have the header with all that, with the, I think it's 600 pixels that, and in order to center that, you just say center, and you can see it looks good. Okay, it doesn't look that bad, and you can do all this in case you want to do it. Okay, so let me just, if you want me to upload this one, I'm just going to say this and this, and let's get this background. Okay, so we have this little background in case you want to do it. So this is actually, let me show you something else to the, not the config, sorry, the main, because we're using link. What link does is to create an anchor, okay, an anchor element that is the, in case you don't know, is this A, okay, that's the anchor, that is a link. So this is going to be rendered as a link, and we say to the component we want to be redirected. Okay, so this is an actual link. If we say post / post ID, is going to redirect us to, okay, I need to click the image. It's going to redirect us to this post and the ID. Okay, the ID, remember that is the ID we are receiving from the Firebase document. And that's the only thing, okay, because I forgot to tell you that. This is coming from the React router, DOM. And yeah. So we need now the last part, that is going to be the post, the single post. So we're going to do that in the next video. And that should be the end. Yeah, that should be the end. So see you on the next one.